Hello and welcome back. This is Steve Kloyda, the prospecting expert, and I want to welcome you to this week's prospecting tip. Now, I was recently approached by a small group of salespeople, and they were asking for help with their prospecting. They were really struggling, and I really love to help others, so I set up a short 30-minute conference call, and they were really excited that I agreed to help. And by the way, I love to share what I've learned over the past 30 years and watch how it impacts the lives of others. So we were close to wrapping up the meeting, and one of the salespeople asked me a final question. If you could give us one thing, boil it down to only one idea, strategy, or principle, what would it be? And I immediately knew what that one thing was. This is the one thing that has had the most profound impact on my sales career. Are you listening? Here it is. Plant your garden. Yes, it's that simple. It's the basic law of sowing and reaping. You reap in life exactly what you sow, nothing more, nothing less. Now, over the years, I've witnessed hundreds of salespeople fail simply because they did not plant enough seeds. Now, I used to sit next to a stockbroker in the early 80s, and he pounded the phone like crazy every day. This was his approach. Now, once he got the prospect on the phone, he said, "You wouldn't want to buy any stock, would you?" The prospect either responded with no or, "Well, that depends. What have you got?" He was very successful. Why? He talked to 35 people every single day after day after day. It was one of the worst approaches I've ever heard. He wasn't smooth. He wasn't slick. He simply talked to a ton of people every day. So here's prospecting tip number 31. It's a question. How many prospects have you talked with today? This is Steve Kloyda, the prospecting expert, with this week's prospecting tip. And remember, the mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. Have a great week.